Session 10, Peer Review.
Your story crafting teams know what it means to process and craft Bible stories after hard and fun work together. Now it's time to present their stories to other story crafting teams in the workshop. Peer review is a positive and important step in the story crafting process. That is what this session of the StoryTogether workshop is all about.
Don't let the title of this session fool you. Peer review really means peer input and encouragement. During this time of the workshop, story crafters have the opportunity to offer valuable advice to one another. This large group collaboration makes this session fun and interactive.
Every small group team selects their favorite version of the story to share with the large group. You'll find that since they're telling the Bible story to the large group, story crafters are more likely to learn the story well and refine their storytelling style.
Do your best to tell the stories without translation. If some of your smaller teams don't understand the language of a designated storyteller, you'll end up with feedback focused on style rather than content.
This isn't a bad thing, however, because getting feedback on storytelling style is quite important in the story crafting process. We found it really helps to set up ground rules when people give feedback to storytellers inside the large group. It goes without saying, but make sure everybody shows respect when they give feedback. And make sure the group really honors God's Word.
As you know, bitter pills are hard to swallow, so when someone has critical feedback to give, make sure it's given in a spirit of love, respect, and honor. Keep the end in view here. Remind everyone that giving and receiving feedback makes their Bible stories stronger. Help everyone not to take things too personally. When you follow these simple ground rules, everyone understands that feedback can truly be win-win.
After the story crafters receive feedback from the large group, give them time to return to their small groups to make revisions to their stories. Make sure to give them enough time to practice before they tell the stories in their community that evening.
As you can see, this iron sharpening iron during the StoryTogether process takes on an even greater significance and importance during the peer review. Certainly, it can be challenging to give and receive feedback like this, but it's well worth it to help your story crafters craft Bible stories that effectively communicate God's Word to people groups who don't have access to His Word yet.